Hello, Namaste, Salam Walaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at whatever.com. Today we are going to make one of the most favorite Rajasthani dish, gatta ka saag. First, let's learn how to make gatta. Gatta is very important thing in Marwari Rajasthani cuisine because once you learn how to make this gatta, you can make at least 15 variations of gatta ki saag. So dear friends, to make this gatta, for this I have taken some coriander seeds. I'm just going to crush them a little bit. You can even crush them by just putting on the hand and rubbing them like this. Crushing them brings out a very nice flavor out of them. In this, add very little hing, chilli powder, turmeric, salt, and just mix them. In which add besan, that is gram flour, and then mix. Add very little oil and a little bit of yogurt. I am making very little. Make a dough out of this. You don't need to add water because this will absorb and it will become a dough nicely. But in case if you need water, just add few drops of water because you don't want this dough to be soft. You want this to be a nice tight dough. Once the dough is ready, we are going to make it into a nice dumpling like the way I am showing here, after which we are going to cook it in boiling water and cut into pieces. The dough is ready. We are going to make this into small dumplings. Make sure that it is in the same size from one side to another. This is perfect, but you can see these coriander seeds and the masala in here. Perfect. Just bring the water to boil and add this dumpling into this boiling water. Dear friends, the water has to be boiling and put the lid on and let it boil for around 10 minutes. After boiling this gatta for around 10 minutes, we're going to drain them and you have to make sure you keep that water because we're going to use it when you make the sauce for that. And after that, let these gattas cool down and then we're going to cut them into small pieces. Cut these gattas into thin slices. Fry them, in hot oil. Fry them till they are slightly golden in color and crispy. Our gatta is all fried and ready. We're going to keep it. Now, here I've got the water in which we boil the gatta. In this, we're going to add some besan, that is chickpea flour, and just mix this and we're going to use it. See, make sure that it doesn't form lumps. Another way you can do is just take a little bit, mix it and then add to this. Here I have got yogurt, just half a cup of yogurt, in which I am going to add a pinch of hing, salt, coriander powder, pinch of turmeric and red chilli powder. Now in a pan add oil. When the oil is hot, add mustard seeds and cumin seeds. If you add yogurt, it will curdle too much. If you add masalas, they will get burnt. So what we do is, we take yogurt. After adding all these spices, I am going to put all of them at one time in this hot oil and mix it. So this will prevent from the yogurt getting curdled. At the same time, the masalas also very nicely get cooked. Isn't it? You have learned one technique of adding yogurt with masalas. Now add this besan and this leftover liquid mixture into this and we are going to bring it to a boil. Keep mixing this mixture. You can see it is slightly getting thickened. Wow. But remember one thing, the yogurt should not be too sour. It should be nice and sweet so that when you make this curry, it is really nice and tasty. If this is becoming slightly thicker, add a little bit water because once you add this gatta, it is going to absorb and it's going to become a little more thicker. After simmering this like 4 or 5 minutes, now we're going to add this gatta into this. When we cut them, they looked really thin, but after adding in this, it will absorb and they will swell up a little bit. After you add this gatta, put it in sim and then you can put the lid and let it cook in a very, very slow flame. After 10 minutes of slow cooking, now you can see that this sauce is silky and very nice. This is perfect. You can also see this gatta also nicely become soft. Dear friends, After this, switch off the flame and let it rest for few more minutes so that it becomes a perfect gatta ki saag. Oh my God! Look at this, very nice, silky and perfect. Do not add too much curd or do not add sour curd. The right amount will make it delicious. Do not throw the water away in which you boil the gatta, and add very little besan and then thicken this, because once this gatta get cooked in this, that is also going to slightly thicken this sauce. But look at it, very silky and awesome. Dear friends, this is one of the best gattas I have eaten. Make those gattas really nice and spicy. You will really thoroughly enjoy it. Finish it off with some chopped coriander. But remember, Vareva is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at vareva.com so others can benefit from your great cooking. Thank you. Thank you.